Again, the internet is on fire again, and damn. I mean, is it Black X now? Black Twitter? What are we calling it now? The internet is on fire again. Somebody set the alarm because guess what? There's a black character on the loose and people are pissed. I can't believe it. Oh my God. A samurai? Oh, he's a retainer. There's no way that a Japanese company, there's no way that there could be a samurai. That skin was the color of coal. That was ebony. Listen, newsflash, I can't believe how many people don't know the story of Yasuke or Yusuke, however you want to say the pronunciation, of the 6-foot-plus samurai, retainer or not. That man was studying behind somebody in Japan during that era and had the skills of a katana welding beast. I've seen so many different things just online, so many tweets, so many everything about how people are pissed off about the truth and the reality. Somebody even argued, talking about how about you not make black characters in a Japanese setting? This is fake. Why don't you make a game in Africa? And somebody responded as in, maybe you need to check your world map, your geography. Maybe you need to go back to history class, social studies, homie, because Egypt's in Africa. Also, Assassin's Creed Origins was starring a brother as well, because I just missed it a little bit. I was attempting to make an archives with black protagonists from RPGs, but that's not as easy as you would think it is. It's only 3 in Assassin's Creed Origins, the Forspoken, and what was the other one? Children of the Zodiac. But the Assassin's Creed Shadows is going to take place around 1579 during the early Edo period. I think that's the period. Y'all don't, relax now. Don't come after me too roughly. You know how folks get away. You said Edo and chill. Much like most of the Assassin's Creed, and especially Assassin's Creed Syndicate, Shadows is going to feature 2 protagonists, which, woo, got that Asian fever. We're advocating for Malaysian babies. Let this brother, dark-skinned brother, can he get him a light-skinned Asian and it's okay? You already know inside of the game. Now, see, this is what's going to be interesting, going to be good about inside of the game, because if Ubisoft is going to write the story correctly, and it seems like it is, they even enlisted Japanese historian from that time, Sachi Smith Hori, a professor, I said that she was from that period, a professor of Japanese culture and dating back to those periods, is even helping working on the game. And from her perspective, in which she said she enjoys doing it, and not only has she enjoyed helping with the game, but many Japanese people within the culture respect and acknowledge Yusuke as a cult phenomenon or a cultural icon, respectively, in Japan. This is why I'm tripping that he's been around in games. He's been around, I think it was a Samurai Showdown, right? And then LaShawn, the homie, I can't remember, LaShawn Thomas, who did Cannon Busters, and then later Yasuke in 2021, it was on Netflix. People didn't see that. It always baffles me how, as a brother, people always get upset. Well, you're always talking about it's black, it's this, it's that. But I'm able to discern and look objectively at characters that are white, Asian, Latino, and everything else based off of the character. But Lord forbid, let it be a brother, especially a black man. Let it be a brother. Oh shit, get your pitchforks out Yo, block button ready, because I'm not a big Assassin's Creed fan. The only Assassin's Creed I really played was Origins, and that was because of the fact it was a brother in it. And I remember that was one of the first games I streamed. Was it 2027 when it dropped? I ended up selling it, but then been going back and getting it again. Unfortunately, I don't have the cover art for it right now, but that's a story for a different day. It's not that these games were bad. One of the homies was really into it, and he used to break down the whole story and everything for me, but I just didn't feel like I resonated with the game too much. Maybe also because to be an assassin, you can't go full Ares mode and just run up and bash every type of enemy. I gotta be stealthy, and I'm not the most stealthiest person that there is. But I will play this, even if, like word on the web has been saying, the game is going to be primarily online. I'm saying primarily online. The rumor is the game is going to be online only. You got to play it online, and I'm not really a fan of that. And I'm also still salty, and I mention this a lot, that Ubisoft shadow banned me in 2019 and made me miss streaming E3 on YouTube. So I'm still salty after that over some weak ass Watch Dogs 2, which that game didn't do too good. You and ban everybody, shadow banning people. For what? For what? You lucky you got a brother. How would he be playing your game? The story of Yasuke is he's black, originally from Africa, and arrived in Japan around 1579 as a servant to a missionary. During the time that he arrived, everybody noticed how tall and how dark he was, and he was presented to one of the most powerful Japanese daimyos at the time, who, of course, was fascinated with him because his skin and how big he was. So after he took interest into him, he granted him the rank of samurai, or as a retainer, which, if you break it down and look at what a retainer is, in also both Western and in the samurai or the Eastern culture, a retainer is someone who can secure the clan's future in case the daimyo died, which, you know, people are on the internet, and you know how the internet is trying to make a retainer be such a bad thing. But just like with Yasuke, did y'all look it up? Yasuke has become a cult type of mythical character since there wasn't that much history or knowledge knowing exactly how he died or what really happened in the in-between things, which a lot of things tend to happen thousands of years ago. We can't even remember greatly what happened 50 years ago in some circumstances without the internet, so that's understandable. But if someone that looked like me but taller went to a place that didn't have nobody look like me, yeah, the history books will say something about that at some point in time. So yeah, that's where he comes from. The second character that's going to be the star of it, and I'm pretty sure the way that I see somebody have the love interest, they have, her name is Naoi. They had her pregnant and he was holding her. Ooh, ooh. She's the daughter of the Fujibayashi Nagato. Y'all, you listen, I'm not Japanese. The pronunciation is gonna be urbanized, just a little bit. She was trained by her father to be a skilled shinobi, and at least from what we see on the trailer and the little bit that we know from some of the pictures, which isn't much, we do know that the story is going to be greatly ad-libbed a little bit from the lack of historical events from Assassin's Creed, which, to be fair, almost all the Assassin's Creeds had a little bit of that fantasy and extra on it, so I guess that's a given. The game drops in November 15th of this year, which I think I should be able to be caught up. I've beaten 3 games so far this year, and I know what y'all thinking, 3 games is not a lot, but when each game is 100+ hours, from Grand Blue Fantasy Relink to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth, and then Eiyuten's Chronicles 100 Heroes, And I feel like I'm missing something. I know I'm playing other games at the same time, like Reload. And Stellar Booty. I'm just hoping that I'm gonna be at least partially finished with those before I start this. The game is going to be dropping for PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S. I don't even see why they have to put those on there. PC and on Amazon Luna. Who knew that Amazon Luna still exists? Speaking of games I still need to buy, Zal Chronicles. I was waiting for the physical copy, but I don't even know if it's going to be a physical copy. I'm just going to have to get the digital and double dip if the physical comes out. I have to support my folks. All the damn times I've been complaining about black protagonists, male protagonists, damn it, I'm there. I'm in line. I got the game. It's pre-ordered. I just wish that, I like my games like I like my ladies. Physical. The game is broke down into two portions, or it's suggested that it is, that are themed in light and dark. Certain things you're going to only be able to do at night, and certain things you're only going to be able to do in the day, which also paints the picture if they're going to be playing on one of my favorite Japanese elements, just historically and, fantasy-wise as well, is samurais and ninjas. Like, I'm more of a Bleach dude than I am a Naruto dude. And what does anime have to do with the tea in China or the anime in Japan? A lot, because Bleach was based off of samurais and Naruto was based off of ninjas. And I always thought the story behind the reason why ninjas were ninjas is because samurais were considered like knights, and you can easily get and can carry a small dagger or like a kunai. Well, you can't do a kunai, but like one of them small daggers or like them little mini katanas, one of them little gin, ikumaru type katanas. You can conceal those things. So that's why a lot of assassins were ninjas or thieves during that time. And even when we look historically at Japan during those eras, you see the samurais usually comprise or take the spots or are basically the same thing as knights in Western culture. Just like the night and day, the male and female, the whole contrast, samurai and ninja portions of the game, each character is going to have their own skill tree, which can be leveled up in, the standard Assassin's Creed RPG fashions and functions, as well as their own special abilities. From what it looks like from the theatric trailer, is that Naiho is going to be able to use the grappling hooks and a lot more stealth moves, and then Yasuke is going to be more of the brute force of it. I also remember from the trailer, and I just got through watching Bleach, y'all, which, again, is a samurai thing. I just got through watching Bleach, finishing that up again, and when the character, the villain goes after the female first. This is the most punk move and I knew he was gonna do that because he looked like the type, one of them nasty Don Cornelio type feudal lords. But the game looks good. I'm definitely gonna mess with it. Like I said, I've only played a couple Assassin's Creeds. One of my old homies, one of my college homies, he was really into Assassin's Creed, so I do know a lot of stuff with the stories. I might need to finish Origins. They're not connected, but I might just want to get familiar again with the system because it's been a long time. But I'm definitely excited for it. It's crazy to sit here and watch all of this fire and flame. If you guys just type it in, Assassin's Creed Shadows, man, it's so much BS about it, and I love it, to be honest with you. Not the drama, but I love the fact that he's a black protagonist. We got 2 black male protagonists in a year, and we just had Frey on Forspoken, but it's crazy. Like, it's gonna sell, because look, matter of fact, San Andreas is still widely considered the best Grand Theft Auto. It's arguably the best Grand Theft Auto. Even look at the price of it. I've been waiting for it to drop on Steam because I did want to do that as part of the archives as well. But y'all, that's all I got for y'all. If you did like this video, do me a favor and hit that like button. It lets YouTube know that you like the content you see so they can push it in front of other people. And let me know in the comment section below, are y'all excited about Yasuke? Are y'all gonna be picking it up day one? I'm a day oneer. I'm gonna get it day one. This has been a hell of a damn year for games. And two brothers? Protagonists? Man, Final Fantasy, what's up, baby? Hey, yo, Atlas, what's up, baby? I had to start working on the game. We didn't have enough black protagonists. Who's that black person? It's Yasuke. And as always, Innerweb, remember to eat, geek, sleep, repeat, and oh, don't forget to subscribe. Have a good weekend. Peace.